Hello all. I'd like to present to you EduQuik, a website created with the sole purpose to make learning easier and faster. It's a very useful website for anyone who has ever needed to commit large amounts of information to memory and struggled to find that speedy vehicle to do it. Whether you're learning some new vocabulary to help you in the business world or memorizing formulas for school, this website can help you quickly reach your educational goals. The main reason for us bringing EduQuik to the web is the need for faster data input for faster note card creation. Most people at some point, whether as a kid learning their animals or as an adult memorizing common coding conventions, have sat down with a stack of note cards and colored pens and created stacks of flashcards. If this is you, then you immediately understand the frustrations that accompany this method. Creating the cards takes forever. They are difficult to organize, annoying to store, and even more annoying to transport, especially when there are a lot of them. We have recognized these frustrations and created EduQuik to allow you to copy large amounts of information onto the note cards rapidly and then immediately begin studying them. Our goal is to maximize your time and expedite your learning. So, what have we done to make this happen? And how did we do it? First step was to acknowledge the problem. Similar websites don't really solve the problem of slow note card creation. They just moved it to the internet. We really wanted to make card creation as fast as possible. How we've done this is by making a card creation interface that lets you paste a large chunk of data into the text area and then select, drag, and drop the data onto the note cards. We then designed this interface for the best user experience by making it simple and appealing. We also wanted users to be able to immediately begin studying their cards. So once a card has been created, it is immediately saved and can be viewed with the click of a button. The study interface is extremely simple and allows the user to flip the cards with no more than a gesture. You can cycle through your deck with a click, and the program tells you when you've reached the end of your list by removing the next button. Making the design is one thing, making everything work as planned is quite another. To maintain an attractive design that is also functional requires lots of manipulation of the code. The goal was to make all of the background coding invisible to the user and give them a seamless user experience. This user experience was tested by our lovely assistant, who has no prior knowledge of programming or website design. Her goal was to try and break it, and then we picked up the pieces and reinforced the site so it would not be broken the next time. Finally, we put a spit shine on the site and cleaned up any new errors that appeared during this finalization process. Some of the main issues we experienced bringing this gem of a website to the public were making the card creation interface submit multiple fields simultaneously. Also, the card flipping animation in the study environment, restricting the user from moving forward or past the end of their list and not refreshing the page for new cards. The vote button was an advanced feature that was not implemented. The browse and save options were also a nightmare, but were figured out eventually. The main issue, really, was working alone on this project. Two heads are better than one, and the majority of my time spent on this project was searching the web for answers. In the end, I am proud to present EduQuik Online, accelerated learning for the modern scholar. In order to best demonstrate to you the functions of EduQuik, I have decided to use Chinese as an example. I feel Chinese is a perfect way to show the convenience of EduQuik because Chinese characters are very difficult to draw onto note cards. So here we go. This is our home page. We can sign in or register. Today we're going to register. We'll just use something that I've already made before, and it has to be in email format. Register, you can see that it's already existing in the database. So let's go to sign in. Here it is, a login, and you'll see that you cannot proceed anywhere past until you have already logged in. So we are now logged in. It tells us our name up here and here, and there are no details on this user. So let's proceed to the create function. As you can see, I have no cards already created, so let's go ahead and quickly make some. To do this, all we do is we'll copy a large chunk of data, and this is how I received homework. It was a PDF file. So we'll just copy that and paste it into our text area. Then very quickly we can just select, drag, and drop any information into the note cards that we want. We'll put Chinese on one side and English onto the back, and the opinion will go with the front. So we can either submit each of these individually, or the fastest way, just submit all. And you can see that here is all of the lists laid out on the left. Now we can save this name for this list. We'll call it Chinese, and that'll set the ID to Chinese. And immediately, now that we have finished creating our note cards, we can either click here or just go to the study section and begin reviewing. You can see that since this is the first card, there is no previous button. We can view the information on the front of the card initially, and then hover over the card to see what's on the back. Again, this will help us quickly view those cards that we've created, and you have a hint at the very top showing you what was on the front even while you view the back. We can click through these cards, see all of the next ones, and begin studying. Once we get to the end of our list, we lose that next button, and we'll need to go back to create and make some more. We can go and find our list that we've created and see all of the information at once from the browse. Finally, we have the About, which is obligatory, and from this window we can then log out of our website. Thank you. That is EduQuik in a nutshell.